That is so good. We had a little break. Sorry, we were eating the chicken.
I ate all of Prudence food, and it was delicious.
It's so yummy.
And it's so easy to make.
I love that. And it's so healthy.
But it's not sweet, so I'm good. All right, move over websites. The app is taking over. I mean, everybody's got them. Go-to source for information and entertainment. It's all available. More and more products are coming out that uses the apps.
You like to use the app that makes everyone's face fat.
That is my favorite app of all time. Have you ever gone to Fat Face? I should show that. It turns everybody into a 700-pound person. Right. It's hysterical.
Well, the list of apps keeps growing and growing, and believe it or not, some of the coolest apps are developed right here in Newington, Connecticut.
Right here. It's a place called New Wave Industries. Take a look.
The Freedom Trail is a 2.5-mile walking tour that takes you back in time.
This is a really neat app developed by New Wave Industries for the Freedom Trail in Boston. It's basically your very own personal tour guide, and it's available from the App Store.
You'd use the GPS and it would show you walking along the trail. And as you jumped into these areas, it takes me right to that area. I can read about it. I can listen on it. I can get more information.
Everything from hours and costs, where the restrooms are, the list goes on and on. Everything you need right in the palm of your hand.
It is from this house that Paul Revere left for his famous midnight ride.
New Wave Industries started in 1999 as a web development service, and like any successful high-tech business, they've had to change with the times.
A couple years ago, we said, you know, the web is really transitioning out of typical people using the computers, and they're using the web more on their handheld devices than they are, you know, sitting behind a desk.
John Rondo is not only the president and CEO of New Wave Industries.
And now you are an app developer. Correct. So I don't think I've ever met an app developer.
Well, nice to meet you.
Well, nice to meet you too.
Inside the think tank at New Wave, a team of developers and programmers are busy making custom apps for the Apple, Android, and BlackBerry platforms.
Each one of these guys are working on different features or functions of different things we need.
For instance, Tom is programming an app they are developing for a local band, but he's not working on it alone. James is working on a feature that will allow photos on the band's Flickr website to display on a mobile phone, while Dan here works on aesthetics.
He works on the interface, what the app's going to look like, and then how the customer is going to use it.
And Greg writes the computer code that tells the app what to do and what not to do.
When I hit that app and then it goes to the next thing, you've written that command in here.
Right. Whoever's programming, correct, you've written commands.
And when it says not movable to the delete folder, then I can blame you?
Sure.
Okay. I just want to know who that person is.
New Wave also partners with other businesses in app development like this one. You enter your flight information, and it tells you what your luggage limit is. I love this. New Wave writes the software, the other company provides the database, and they split the revenue 50-50. But hold on there.
Apple or Google or BlackBerry, they take 30% off the top of whatever you sell. So if you sold something for $2.99, you get $2.10.
And check out this fancy gizmo. It can scan barcodes and swipe credit card information right on the spot.
We're a partner with the hardware device maker, so we write software that works with their device, and this is actually an iPod Touch that slides into this case.
Aside from the coolness factor of all these apps, there are other benefits for business as well. Take, for instance, this app and its development. It's for the New Britain Museum of American Art. Not only will you get a personal tour with the museum director, the museum itself can enjoy savings on operating costs.
They were renting those dictaphone
Now they can
devices.
Get rid of that.
Now they can get rid of that, save that cost of that rental fee. This button is to take off.
And since all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, check out this cool app by New Wave. You actually fly this helicopter with your iPhone. The onboard cameras feed video back to your phone.
Are you constantly driving up and down going, Dairy Queen, they need an app? Or, you know, like, are you constantly thinking?
You kind of get in that mindset where everything you do, you're actually thinking about how could you do this better or more efficiently, or, you know, how can you basically take the web or information about other companies and put it in their hand.
And if you're saying to yourself, you know, I'd like to build my own app, well, John has you covered there too. New Wave has developed software that will allow you to create and maintain your own personalized app. After it's done, New Wave will submit for approval, and you're on your way.
We have it all so you can see geolocation. So as the apps are out there in the world, you can actually see all your customers everywhere in the world, which is pretty neat.
You see me with my phone?
That's incredible.
I was like, I have two apps, because you need to be at your home computer in order to load the apps, because you need your passcode.
Well, no, you can do it on your iPhone.
But you have to pay for it. Like,
Well, you have your
I
iTunes.
don't even know what I'm talking about.
You have your iTunes account.
I have an iTunes account, but I don't have the password anymore, so I can't buy any apps.
Well, if you just reset your
They're going to
password.
fix that? Maybe we could do a better Haney's Helpful Hint on how to do that.
Yeah, you can do
I
that.
have two apps, Bank of America and that Words with Friends.
I do too, and I never do the Words
I
with
don't
Friends.
want it. Take it off.
I know.
It's
You know what
annoying.
else I have? Peapod.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
So I
Waste
can
of money.
order my groceries. It's free. All the apps are free.
Yeah, but you have to pay to get the groceries delivered to your house, right?
Yes.
We'll be right back. You're watching Better Connecticut.